Dear 8th standard students, here is a PPT on Political Science Chapter 1, Meaning and Importance of Political Science. In this chapter, you will be learning about the concept of political science, the process of development in political science, the political thinkers and their contributions, the importance of political science. In 7th standard, you studied under the heading Civics. Now, the same subject is called as political science. Political science is one of the social science. So, in high school we have 6 divisions, and political science is also one of the branches of social science which deals with the various political activities of the man. It studies about the state government and central government, origin and nature of the state, and which are the different forms of political institution. So the main subject matter of the political science is to study about the functions of the government. As we know that there are 3 levels of Indian government: central government, state government and local self-government. So there is one central government which governs the whole nation. And how many states we have right now? We have 29 states. So every state will have one state government, and the subdivision of state government is the local self-government. That is, we have Grama Panchayat, Taluk Panchayat, Zilla Panchayat, corporations, municipalities, etc. They are all the examples of local self-government. So political science studies about all these 3 levels of the Indian government. As a subject of the political science, it begins with the Greeks. That means Greeks were the first country to study about the political science. Though Egyptians, Babylonians, Persians, Indians and Chinese, they have mentioned the ideas or the thoughts about the politics, but Greeks are considered to be the first country to study the political science in a systematic manner. Though the other countries knew about the political science, they had the ideas or the thoughts, but the other countries could not develop this subject in a systematic study. So here is a picture you are seeing. So how the different countries people are represented, but the credit of studying political science in a systematic manner goes to the Greeks. So politics was given the status of an independent science by Greeks, as I said earlier. So the Greek philosophers like Socrates and his disciple refers to his follower or a student by name Plato. They were the 2 great ancient political thinkers. So here is a picture of Socrates and the Plato. Plato has written a famous book called Republic. So in this book, for the first time, he discusses about the nature and the functions of state and the government. Here state refers to nation. So Aristotle, he was another great Greek thinker, and he was a disciple or a student of Plato. He is recognized as the father of political science. So Aristotle is considered as the father of political science. Why? Because he has given a valuable contribution for the growth and development of this subject. Aristotle was the first to write a treatise or a commentary in political science in the book called Politics. So, in this famous book, Aristotle, he discusses about the origin, the development and the functions of the state. So, here on the screen you are seeing the picture of Aristotle and the book Politics. So, coming to India, you can see that there was a great thinker and a minister under Mauryan dynasty, that is Kautilya, who was also called as Chanakya. He wrote a book called as Arthashastra. It deals about the economic and political aspects of the government. So this will give a detailed information about the political principles. Greeks used the term politics for the study of the state. So how is the word politics derived? From the word polis, which means city-states. Therefore, the subject which deals with the affairs or the administrations of the city states and its working is called as politics by the ancient Greeks. So Greek was a small country and it had number of city states. So how did they function? How was their political administration? Everything is described by the Greeks. However, in the modern times, the scholars they have preferred to use the term political science for the study of this subject. So what does political science studies? It studies about the origin, development, nature, administration, type, scope of the state or the government. It not only studies about all these aspects, it also studies about the rights and duties of the citizens. So political science is the study of all these concepts about the state. Political science also studies about the past, present and future of the political institutions. So what are the political functions? What are the political theories? You will know as you go deep into the subject. The study of state, government and the human political activities all together are the content of political science. So here is a picture of ancient Greek. So you can see in the map, here is Greeks. So the credit of making this subject to study in a systematic manner goes to the Greeks. So Greek cities were the first to study this subject independently. So you can see the picture of Greece and the location. Okay, what is the importance of political science? Knowledge of this subject is very essential in the present age. The progress and development of the state depends upon the thinking, knowledge and the political involvement of the people. It also helps us to study and understand the birth and growth of the government. It gives information about the type of the government, the political activities which are involved in the functions of the state, and it also provides the information about how the origin and the development of the ideas such as monarchy. Monarch means king. Rule by the king is called as a monarchy. Freedom, justice, laws, equality, good government, war or peace, all these concepts which are related to the government is completely understood by the study of political science. And it also provides us information about the structure and the functions of the government. How was the government in the past and how it functions in the present scenario? We can understand by studying political science. It not only studies about the past and the present, but it also helps us to plan for the future. The future activities of the government can also be understood by studying this subject. It helps us to establish a modern welfare state. So political science provides a knowledge of our constitution, the laws of the state, and it also helps us to understand the three important organs of the government, that is legislature, which legislature's main function is to make law, and the second organ executive, that is to execute the laws made by the legislature, and the main function of the judiciary is to interpret the law or to give explanation and to provide justice the laws made by the legislature. So all the three organs, how our body functions through different organs, similarly our government also functions through these three important organs, and you will know about their function when you study the political science. So political science develops political consciousness among the people. It keeps the government and the people politically alert and active. The knowledge of this subject helps the leaders and also the civil servants or bureaucrats who understand and solve the problems of the people effectively. If the leaders do not know about the subject, how can they solve the problems of the people? So the knowledge of the political science It will help us to raise good leadership and good citizens. Today you are all children, but in future you are the citizens. You are the rulers, you are the ruled. You may become the ministers or the leaders. That time this subject will help you a lot. So it makes the person to become a good leader. So what are the good quality of a leader? He should be inspiring, he should be confident, and he should be empowering. All these qualities can be developed by studying this subject. And it also helps us to understand the important political institutions like the political parties. So in India we have multi-party system that can be understood. Federations, the local bodies, and it also deals with the various principles or the ideologies which will inspire and influence the political involvement of the people. It provides the knowledge of international relations, especially the occurrence of wars among the nations, and the importance of peace and cooperation could be understood in a better way by studying this subject. Thus, hope now you have understood the importance of this subject. So, to understand the need for a state, good governance of the state, the role of the leaders, and the participations of the people in the affairs of the government, we need to study about this subject. It also helps the people to become a good, responsible, cultured, and a active citizens. So the knowledge of political science will contribute for the establishment of a just, peaceful, progressive, and a happy state. So modern states are called as welfare state, which is the dream of millions and millions of people for a long time everywhere. So that is how through this chapter we have understood the meaning of political science, how it originated, what are the significance of this subject. Thank you.